Bet365 is an A-rated book on SBR. Click on their logo to discover why.
Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. Today is February 10th, and UConn has been playing well since conference play began. They're now ranked in the top 25, and they've been a great bet overall recently. They're 8-1 against the spread over the last 9 games, and 5 of those covers were by double digits, including their last game. So they might have some overall blind betting value going forward. They have been the kind of team, though, that gets big covers against outmatched opponents, but isn't such a good bet when they step up in competition against top teams. They're just 2-2 against the spread in their last 4 games against the teams currently ahead of them in the standings, and one of those covers was by just 1 point, but the 2 ATS losses were by big margins. And before conference play, they were showing the same kind of tendencies as well. So now, overall on the year, as a double-digit favorite, they're actually 6-1 against the spread, and that 1 ATS loss was by just 1 point. But as a single-digit favorite or an underdog, they're 6-8 against the spread. So that tendency could hold going forward, and they have 4 more games coming up against top teams in their conference, sandwiched by 4 other games against much lower-ranked opponents. They have home games against Memphis, SMU, and Cincinnati, and then a road game at Louisville, and they could be a good fade in all of those games. But they could also be a good bet on in their remaining 4 games against South Florida, Temple, and Rutgers, all teams that are at the bottom of the AAC, and all teams that have been bad bets on the year overall as well. And I would also look for an over in their upcoming February 20th road game at Temple. I'd expect that game to get to the 150s, as Temple's home games repeatedly do, and the posted total for that one could easily be just in the mid-140s. And I would also look for an over in their March 5th home game against Rutgers, but that is a long way away. Probably is a little bit too early to be forecasting a total play for that one.